open mic. I don't want to tell this story while he's off mic because then it'll just be me.
Oh, sweet.
It's the black open mic.
Yeah.
There's the only white people are me and Mark, and then Mike Rainey, who is now part of like Gillis's crew, and then the other white guy is. So there's a black open mic every Wednesday in Philadelphia, hosted by the legendary Wood. Now, if you were to hear a black open mic hosted by the legendary Wood, what do you assume the legendary Wood is? A fucking black fella.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he has a fake name. That's the blackest thing you can do in comedy. And then, so we get there. No, he's a 70-year-old white prop comic who hosts the black open mic.
That's fun.
And me and DeBonis didn't get a hotel room for the last night because in New York, I used to just, the last night, I wouldn't get a hostel or a hotel room because you just party all night and then like stay up and then just get the earliest mega bus. So we were going to do that in Philadelphia. You can't do that in Philadelphia.
No, it's different.
It does not stay open like that. So the legendary Wade offered to let us sleep on his floor, which we politely declined. But then it ended up sleeping in fucking Rittenhouse Square for like an hour, and then the train station for a bit. And I remember we were sitting on the ground where the bus comes to pick us up, and I was just telling everyone, I was like, "This is a Canadian Comedy Award winner for Best Newcomer, Mark DeBonis." Just sitting on the ground, homeless. The
bus broke down on the way back.
That's right. The bus awful. That was a tough one, man. We got one set in, and we bombed. Not for our fault. Mike Rainey went up first.
Yeah.
And as a white guy, when a white guy bombs in a black room, like
Every
no
white
more
guy.
white people will be allowed for the evening. Like, he has represented us.
Yeah, but
as a people.
it's his show. They don't know him as like the famous host, the Wid.
The legendary Wade?
The legendary, yeah, it's his show. He's allowed to bomb, right?
No, he didn't. Legendary Wade.
Oh,
no, legendary.
Oh,
Wade's
different
a
white.
killer.
Because he did all egg jokes.
Was it all egg?
Different types of jokes about eggs, like scrambled eggs.
Oh, by the way, if you want an egg, we've got salted duck eggs in case you're hungry.
Take care, Mark.
All right.
All right, well, okay, I guess, so this is Rob Loves Arguing. This feels weird.
You've reached Rob Loves Arguing.
Yeah. We have our guest today on Rob Loves Arguing.
Yeah, I don't even know how to address you, because now it feels like you, first of all, if you've been listening to the podcast for just under a year, I guess, right? And you've heard the sultry Guyanese voice of Daniel the Anchor Sanker, this is what
I look like.
The Sanker looks like.
I think there's a lot of crossover with people who watch that and then Goblin and Ogre.
I imagine.
Yeah. By the same 5 people that watch the Goblin and Ogre, they probably have checked out. Yeah. But no, we're here because we were going to have Luis J. Gomez on. But he's busied himself, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So instead, we've decided to shit on people.
Yeah. This is the... well, I was like, because it's Rob Loves Arguing still, but I want to have the Goblin and Ogre guys on, and Lewis, which you're pretty much like, it is hard to even describe who the Goblin and Ogre people are, even. Like,
it's like Wu-Tang.
Yeah, that's like...
I guess I'm the Capadonna of...
Yeah, you're here when you are, and sometimes you're homeless.
Yeah.
Am I the old dirty
Sometimes I'm driving a taxi in New York. Sometimes I'm chopping my dick off on PCP.
I think Baxter.
I do hope you die with your back on a floor.
You're right.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. He's dead. Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah, but, so you guys do really have... There is a Goblin and Ogre universe, as pathetic as that is to say. Like, it's the saddest... Do you know, are you guys familiar with the Dabbleverse in America? This is like Stuttering John from Howard Stern and like, I think Chuck Zito maybe. It's a bunch of fucking losers in America that have to sort of shit on each other to like maintain a collective relevance.
Sure.
They're technically one step above this universe.
Sure.
But... I
would say several steps.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We think that, but you all have homes. You know what I mean? Like, we have a tendency to feel this way, but you're probably collectively living much better lives.
Yeah, but that's not because of the podcast. That's...
Despite it.
Yeah. I lose so much money on this podcast. Like the other day, I was looking at new cameras, and in my head, I'm like, this podcast makes no money. What am I doing?
Yeah. And you've never really had like a clip that's gone even like a little bit viral. Like
no, our most
anything over 1,000 views or like.
Well, I guess it depends if you're talking about Instagram. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We used to get more.
Yeah.
And then we just tell ourselves we're shadow banned. But we used to get thousands. Yeah.
Well, I guess Lee did kind of go viral on my post in the Game
that's what I was
7
gonna
thing,
say.
so that's like a Goblin Ogre win.
Well, yeah, because we got a lot more subscriptions.
Yeah.
If you call it that. What, follows?
Yeah.
More people started following the page after that.
Well, because this is what has to happen with you. This is not a podcast that's going to go viral because it's too inside baseball to a large degree.
True.
It's got to. By the way, we're also on Rob Love's arguing right now, but Goblin and Ogre, just to be clear, is not a podcast that will go like mine could go viral because there's something I could say that hits the zeitgeist in a way that hit and gets in the algorithm and whatever.
Yeah.
The thing with Goblin and Ogre is there's too many characters involved. So what's going to happen is one of the characters gets somewhere that kind of the tide rises all boats. You know, like someone's going to have to Gillis in a way. Because this is the Matt and Shane of Toronto, I think in a large way. It's kind of localized shit talking. Because if people don't know, Matt and Shane started as just a Philly shit talking podcast. Like David Shiddle over the good comedy theater and all the whatever. And then Shane blew up and it became what it is. So, you know, somehow Lee has to slow up.
Yeah.
I've
blown up already, clearly.
I'm betting on Charlie. That's why we have so much Charlie talk.
Oh, my God.
And he's an honorary member, I think.
That horse
Just yesterday.
That horse needs shooting and turning into glue.
Just yesterday, you were mad that he's such a big part of our podcast.
Yeah, but I'm like, he is.
A staple.
With the boxing and the cheese thing, and I'm like, yeah, he's.
Yeah, well, listen, Charlie could blow up, but it's going to be because he commits a very violent public crime. So, like, you know.
That's our end.
I mean, if there was Vegas odds on is Charlie going to get famous for comedy, accounting, or serial raping, I mean, it's almost, I don't even know that they would take money on the other two because if they hit, it would be so devastating to the company how long the odds are that it might bankrupt a company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if Bet360 had to put odds on Charlie Paradise becomes famous in comedy, they'd be so astronomical. If you bet $1, you could bankrupt Bet360.
Yeah. If there was enough people who knew him, because he needed enough bets. Yeah.
No. I'm saying the odds are so bad. That a
even if
singular
two people
win
bet,
will take down the entire info. I was trying to. This is the same thing that happened. I was trying to bet on whether or not, and I guess I am running out of time. I'm gonna owe you dinner soon, huh? Because we haven't nuked Iran yet.
Yeah.
And but I was looking for odds on that. And Polymarket took it down, and there's no way it was because it was in good taste. They took it down because they were like, "Oh fuck, we put the odds kind of silly in the beginning, and this shit's getting a bit real. We need to fucking kill this bet."
Look, it's possible it happens, but I just don't think it's happening. I think
it would have happened.
I think
already.
these are fuddy-duddy wars.
Yeah. What was it? June? Do I still have the month? I think I have the rest of the month.
Yeah, I think it's whatever. At this point, I will give you till the end of the year, and it's still not.
That's very generous of you. But if it doesn't happen by June, we're probably not doing it. So.
Yeah, well, we could decide on my birthday, June 4th, with the big birthday extravaganza that we're going to be doing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. We're going to have stupid people, and we're going to throw things. That's what we'll do. Let's do opposite audience. You know how like back in the day you used to throw tomatoes at comedians? Mm-hmm. We'll have tomatoes here, and we'll throw it at the audience.
That actually is a great idea for a show. I actually kind of fucking love it. I've been thinking about doing, like, the idea of doing a show that at the end, like, because there's always like, vote for your favorite comic. I was like thinking like there's a prize for the best audience member, and all the comedians get to judge the audience members as to who, like, because what a better way to get audience members to behave than like offer them cash and prizes.
So I will. This should have been an indication of how my career was going to go. In I think my second year of doing comedy. I was at a show and I won Best Audience Member.
Jesus. You're just waiting to go up. Wow, this guy sat at the front row the whole night and laughed at everything.
And do you know what I won?
A spot?
No,
Oh,
a fleshlight.
nice. What was the fucking? I would love to see the breakdown on what each unit of fleshlight costs, because they gave those things away like they were nothing. Like there couldn't have
Yeah.
been any money put into fleshlights.
It's just
Just
rubber.
fucking plastic.
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
manufacturing, yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm sure if I went on Temu right now and not fleshlight, but they're probably like $5 a pop, but they
Oh.
sell them for like
89. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
every fleshlight that somebody buys is paying for like the next 80 fleshlights.
yeah.
So
People
But,
just give out sex toys. Lewis got like 2 vibrators from
Sex door guy in
Yeah.
Montana.
How did you? What did you do with them?
one for his mouth, one for his ass.
I threw them away after putting them in my ass.
they were all covered in my shit.
But yeah, like I realized that like he made me like he put them in a bag and made me walk out the store with a bag.
Oh, like a little.
Yeah, but I met him on top of like a mountain. It was
Sacker said one
strange.
for your mouth. Who sucks off a dildo.
I also like the, it's not a dildo, it's a vibrator.
Yeah, it's
I
not
love
a-
the idea he's like chipping his teeth.
The sayings on it were crazy though. It was the most violent like
Yeah.
but there was like 16 different like settings. I'm like, this can't be good for your central nervous system. This is too much like.
Yeah, so-
too much torque.
On Temu, a male sex toy it's about $25 is the first one I'm seeing. So yeah, they're making money on those.
Yeah, even
So
Temu's turning a decent
Yeah, all the,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
Jewish smut shops.
Jewish smut shops.
Yeah,
What are those?
smut shops, Jewish owned.
All the dildos are just big noses that they rub against their pussies.
Do you know about the pornography industry, Mr. Sanker?
I've been in sex shops before. They're fun.
They got anal dreidels. You just spin it right in there.
You like strip clubs as well.
Yeah. I haven't been in a long time, but I do like them. I still would
Interesting.
go. It's just it's harder to find like male friends who are like still down in their 30s or 40s to go to strip clubs. I've been trying to write a bit. It's not great, but about how I just hate that every guy now acts like strip clubs aren't fun at all. Like they're like, oh, I just don't get it. Like that's what I've been told several times now.
They're
And I'm
not
like,
fun here. Like we don't have wands to throw.
yeah, but it's still fun.
Well, I think it's just that there's first, I've never understood going to a strip club in the city I live. For some
Yeah.
reason, that has always been different to me. I go to the strip club like on the road. I think it's like in Toronto, there's like this, or New York, or any major city with a strip club. You're like, I kind of can I can figure out your story or why you're here and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Whereas when you're in a strip club in like North Bay or Listowel or something, you're like, how the fuck did you end up a stripper here? And it's like way more interesting to me.
So here's the one thing is that they have it's just like comics. They have their local whatever staff that hit there all the time. But I've talked to strippers before. Like there was a stripper I saw in Niagara, and she was a Toronto stripper, but she's doing a road gig. And they have road gigs in strip clubs. So like even if you're in a small town,
Yeah, I'm
it
sure
could
it's just the strip club that she's road gigging as.
well, you know.
Who do you think the yucks of strippers is? There's got to be some guy who pays too little money for strippers to go to Oshawa and Niagara Falls and whatever, and doesn't pay for their hotel room or their food. He offers them a 50% discount.
Thunder Bay.
That is, I still like, I don't care if I'm about to get married. I don't care. I'll say this. Like, I used to want to be like some sort of, strip club pimp or something like that, where like
All right.
there was a guy, there was a DJ.
I don't know why you started this with, I don't care if I get married or whatever. No, you seem like an oddly aggressive way.
I want to exploit women for money.
What happens to me in the end doesn't matter, as long as the women
I
suffer.
think we should cut the mic on Sanker for his own safety. He's incriminating himself more than the Nutman.
No, okay, not like actual like controlling and pimping, but like running like just like you run comedy
Actually
shows.
pimping.
You would like
running,
to make
though.
money
Yeah, yeah.
off the sexual activities of women.
Yes, but I want them to make money too.
Sure.
Not as much money
course.
as me.
Yeah, yeah,
I want to
yeah,
make
yeah.
more.
That is pimping.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I think it's more.
Pimping is if you actually watch enough interviews of pimping, which I watch a lot, it's not that. It's I make money and then I buy you a fucking tuna sandwich once a day.
Yeah. That's
It's a fucking horrible.
You just want like you don't want to like have sex with them. You just want to like work around like sexy ladies as a job.
Yes.
That's but like in like a passive like a
Yeah. I don't want to like.
Sopranos like hanging out.
No.
eating-
what I love about
eating
Canada
sandwiches,
is
smoking cigars, strippers.
the
I get it.
escorting part of what you're describing, like the actual pimping part of what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
describing. I think in a way even wouldn't technically be illegal. What would be illegal about it is you're more of a mid-level marketing scheme. And it would. I think they would come down on you harder about the pyramid scheme aspect of your pimping than the pimping pyramid scheme.
That is funny. I just realized that all pimping is a pyramid scheme.
It's just mid-level marketing.
Yeah, because you promise them they're going to make money eventually,
Yeah.
and if you bring more girls,
Yeah, and then,
then
absolutely.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's all just mid-level marketing.
But no, what I'm saying is not that bad. I used to.
Maybe just like own a laundrette, but just hire like sexy girls, and then just spend all day in the laundrette like
So-
counting money with.
That's true. There is that. But no, what I mean, because look, I've produced comedy shows. I produced some music
And
shows
there's
or
no
whatever.
hot women involved in that.
Well, when you hire singers, once in a while you get
Oh,
one.
singers,
yeah.
sure.
And then I could be one of those more creepy comedy producers who goes, "Oh, I want more women on my shows." And then they just, like-
Here's a burlesque
Fuck
dancer
those
for
guys.
some fucking reason.
It's all about equality.
Yeah, let me book one of the pretty comics. But no, I know this DJ. He used to run like a strip club night out of like an Airbnb. So you book the girls, you DJ it or whatever, and then you promote it. I don't know how. I don't know if it's on Eventbrite because technically I guess it's illegal or whatever. But you promote it, and then guys would show up, and it'd be similar to like a bachelor party. Like you're there in like a hangout. There's a bar, you're drinking everything, and then there's like strippers, and they like throw their money and whatever. The girls make the money off of the guys. You make the money off of the tickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be great here.
I-
We would do really well down here with that.
I really.
Well, the strippers never get paid by the venue. They're always there, like as independent.
They're leasing
contractors.
strippers pay.
It's like barbershops.
Yeah,
Fancy chairs.
Yes.
The chair they sit you in a barber chair. She's like, I'm a retard. I didn't understand the difference. A stripper just brings a barber chair around with her wherever she goes, and the pole. She thinks the pole that she's supposed to dance on is the red and white spinning pole from the barbershops. Sorry, you're too Hispanic for this. That's when things were good in Canada, I think.
But yeah, no, you could. I mean, yeah, you.
I mean, they all went to cosmetology
you
school. They
could
probably
be
do
a
know how
pimp,
to do a haircut.
Understood.
I'm saying we could do.
Yeah, you have the
something
physiognomy
here.
of a
the
pimp, for
pews.
sure.
We could go for like a fucking religious thing that's kind of naughty or
She's
whatever.
stripped like a virgin or like a prayer or whatever.
Yeah. It's not
I think it was
crazy.
like you could human traffic.
With blasphemy. What else do you want to do? Sacrifice a goat.
No, you're right. No, you could human traffic, but here's the turn. We make it openly satanic. We make it very obvious where it's satanic.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that my great uncle Ernie, and I say that only because he's great and not that he was that old. But, he's like my second cousin or something. My dad kind of denies the familial relation because he doesn't love him, but he's known as the Bacon Man in Windsor. And the reason he's known as the Bacon Man is because he had a job at Ford, and instead of doing his job, he would walk around selling bacon. He had like a catalog of like cured meats and shit, and you could just buy. So like he was killing it because he'd do his job for like a minute and then just had this side hustle in the factory of just selling whatever. So they would fire him like every year. And then during union negotiations, they'd bring him right back. So like he just got like a year like vacation. Like they'd fire him in like February and then whatever. It was great. And he would always run for mayor of Windsor every time it came up on a purely legalize prostitution platform. He had no other agenda. Like, it was just, who's going to clean these streets? Whores. Like, everything was whores. And he would do okay. He did well for a while, but then some guy ran for mayor of Windsor from inside jail. And that was like objectively funnier. So he lost the shithead vote over to that guy.
That's so funny.
And like the Harambe vote, you know what I mean? Like the whatever. And so then he quit his job, divorced his wife, and became a pimp. So yeah, he's actually
so
just
that's why he's your great
and
uncle.
the Bacon Man is such a pimp name.
He still sells meat.
He sells meat.
He sells salty pussy.
Smoky pussy.
Cured pussy.
Tastes like boxed duck eggs.
Just as much yolk.
It's a club called the Trough.
I'm still got name though. I am gonna.
It was like in Vegas. There was these like small like Hispanic, like 4-foot Hispanic men and women, like Incas, and they hand out the flyers for the prostitutes. They like slap them. And I was like, can I get that job? Because like,
I know what you're
I can
talking
hand
about.
out comedy flyers, and you're not even, they just they,
yeah.
like, slap it, which I think is like a bad, I don't know, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's to get attention. I think it's like a.
Because they can't say like pussy for sale.
Oh, I see. I see.
It's illegal.
So a snapped card tells me that's the pussy sound. If I live in Vegas, I hear snap card, I go pussy that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm very just. I did go to Vegas. I did like the opposite of your trip. I went to Vegas once, and it was some family friends of mine. They have a lot of money because they like run an electrician company, and they were inviting all their employees to go to Vegas. They said, "Give us $700. That'll pay for your flight. We pay for everything else." So and because I was a friend, they were like, "Just come with $700." Went there, had a great Vegas trip, but it's because it was with rich guys. And the only thing I kind of regret is I never went to a Vegas strip club. I don't know anything about them, but I really wish I had gone.
They're not. I mean, I worked at a strip club for a day in Windsor.
Yeah.
When I left New York, I moved back to Windsor for about 3 months before I moved to Chicago. And when I was looking for a job, they were hiring for a strip club DJ.
Sure. There's a lot of comics who have done that.
Yeah. Well, it makes perfect sense. They liked that I was a comic. They hired me like on the spot because of that. And so I go in for my first shift. It's on my 31st birthday in the afternoon at the worst strip club in Windsor. It's called Teasers. It's fucking horrible. It's finally done now. But I go in. They just throw me up. Here's the play. Like, here's all the songs, whatever. And so the first stripper I meet comes up, a black lady, and the only thing she says is, "Hi, how high is Aurora today?" And I hadn't met Aurora. Don't know how high she is. She was in the basement with her kids at the time, so I don't know. She was probably getting high at that point. And then I met Aurora when I played Buck Cherry's Crazy Bitch, and she came over to me and went, "Stop playing that. That's my song." And then she showed me her Crazy Bitch throat tattoo. And I was like, fair enough.
That's sick.
I'll pick a different song. That one is yours. So
That's classic first day mistakes. I get it.
Yeah. Like, I cry, and also I was like, I was like getting out of a relationship, not because of the strip club thing, but just at the same time. So I'm like going through a break. So I'm like quietly crying in the fucking sound booth of a strip on my birthday. It looked psychotic. And it looks like I'm just dancing at or crying at the beauty of their dance. Like, it's just so
Rob
beautiful.
asks Aurora, "Are you single?"
You want to be my crazy bitch? It's not
Crazy bitch matching tattoos.
No, it's not going to be Sanker. It's going to be a lot more like comedy than you realize, because you have to understand people in the sex work industry are broken. They're lying when they tell you they're not. There's something
They're all
wrong.
broken.
Because it just sucks a part of your fucking relationships become the best part. But it's like it takes away your ability to have non-transactional relationships. So like, listen, the same way I feel sometimes of like, there are certain people who you don't ever see hang out until something cool is going on. And then I'm like, oh, look, you're here or whatever. I don't mean you, Lee. You have a baby. You're fine. Even when something cool is happening, sometimes you leave to get Coke and don't come back. So I don't mean you. But like, it causes very transactional, like everything. Why wouldn't it be? Everything now, your time is a transaction. Like, think about it. You're not getting paid to fuck, really, right? You're because you're not fucking. You're
you
just
pay them to
being
leave.
a whole.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're paying for their time.
Yeah.
Ultimately, right? And so when you are a person who now ultimately gets paid for their time, think about what that does to you and every single human interaction you have. All of your time in your head is now monetary.
It's billable hours.
I could be getting fucked for money right now. Why am I doing this? True. So like it fucks with a lot of that stuff. You would find that the females that work in the sex industry, you'd just be with chick Charlies. Like, they're just going to be female Charlies.
I mean, I like his titties, but yeah.
But you don't think Aurora is her life is in a very similar situation in Charlie Paradise's?
Yeah,
minus the cheese.
Similar bruises.
Yeah. Yeah, they're getting fucking beat up and raped just as much.
But I see this. I have a girl. I'm not trying to date any of these. I'm trying to make money.
I'm talking about the energy that's going to be around you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, when I left Windsor, when I was 18, 19 years old.
Louis just thinks I'm a piece of shit. I saw
It's not how hard we're trying to like convince Sanka that sex work is bad.
No.
This is taking too much like in-depth, insightful explanation.
This is the Rob Love's arguing. I'm going to debate
this
that
actually
there's
is
nothing
working,
wrong
right? Yeah.
with sex work. I do think it should
Rob's
be
point was like very
legal.
very good, but like surely you kind of knew that on a level though, like
what
sex work is like disgusting and people in it are like messed up, and it's not nice to work with women. Full stop. Like in an office is bad enough. Like you work in HR, like you must deal with some of this sort of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not saying
like
any that there's
man.
no negatives. I'm saying it's a fun industry.
Again,
You know? It is fun.
Right off the rip, you're heading in the wrong direction.
It's fun.
It's not a fun. It's
So the
not
bottom
fun
line
for
is,
them.
It's fun.
Who's it fun? It's not fun for them. 100%. They're not enjoying
Let's
it.
put their opinions to the side.
Sure, they're barely human, but regardless, they're involved. Then it's not fun for the guys. Ultimately, let's be honest. Like maybe this is my own personal thing. I just don't think you get to fucking prostitutes because I think the percentage of guys who fuck prostitutes because I know what you can say. Oh, there's less involved and it's not messy. It's not whatever. The high percentage of guys fucking prostitutes is because they feel like they're out of options and so they got to fuck a prostitute.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's
sure.
the
majority.
Maybe they're not conventionally attractive enough to just go to a bar and get pussy, right? So like I would say a large portion of them also not enjoying it. It sounds like the only guy that's enjoying the prostitution
is who?
Is you. Yeah. You
Sanker the anchor. That's why they call him the anchor.
That's my pimp name. I anchor them
bitches
to
down.
poverty.
I tricked them down.
It's the tattoo. He has them all put under their ankles to mark him as his territory.
They call the anchor.
The anchor.
No, I get what you're saying, but we're describing the business. What if I come in doing the business better? You know, and also we're throwing out the word prostitution a lot.
First
We're
pimp to say
throwing out.
that.
I said strippers. We're throwing out prostitution a lot.
It's the same
I know
thing.
strippers better. Not personally, but like
I'm just so psychotic about not saying that I want to fuck a sexy stripper.
No.
But I want to be in the administrative part of her life and help her optimize her fucking and get money from that.
Okay. So go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say optimizer. Fuck, that's a decision she makes on her own. I get her lap dancing someone, and that's all I'm saying. And I get that guy to pay me.
So here, let me put you in
to
a moral
pay her.
situation.
Yeah.
So you're saying, okay, I make money off the stripping. I put them in a situation. It costs us much.
Yeah.
I take my percentage. If you find out she then does fuck for money on top of it,
Yeah.
do you want a piece of that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Event.
What if she's doing it in the
an
club?
Eventbrite? Hit me up. I just want to
That's
put
the
on
life that you feel
Eventbrite.
busy.
Do you think Eventbrite's going to contact you about this? Eventbrite hit me up. You could just start a
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
profile.
saying. No, I just want to sell tickets to a stripper event, and then how the strippers make money off of it and how much the guys spend money after that. That's what I might make money off is a bar.
Sure.
You know, like have liquor.
I thought that was my piece in this, but
Oh well, no, that's if it happens here. But if I circumvent you eventually to cut you out, then it would be at an Airbnb.
he's looking at
something like
2-bedroom
that.
apartments.
Such garbage.
This is what
I'm trying to decide like who has like a more warped like sexual sense, like Neil the Nutman,
Right.
who just wants to like you offered him like a sex party and he was like when, where, how much? Like Neil or Sanko.
Perfect
who's the-
example.
This seems more deranged.
Neil would be the guy buying
That's
tickets
what I'm
off of
saying,
Sanko.
though. When I saw those messages, I did think there's no way we can't make money off of this guy somehow. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. We're putting him on our podcast for free. 2 seconds in, he's like, "Yeah, I'll do $1,000 for a sex party."
I mean, you should just like find a hooker for 500 and then just take 1,000 and then just middleman it.
You could just be an agent
crazy.
in a way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like a listing services.
Finder
Here-
fee. No, strippers. I like strippers. I'm
Here's
not.
what I would compare this to,
Yeah.
Sanker. When I was like 18, 19, before I
Wait.
left,
When you say what I compare this, please don't to another crime because I'm looking bad enough as this.
Oh,
you know.
it's another crime.
Okay,
You'll be
all right.
okay.
Well, I'll hear you out at least.
So when I was 18, 19, sold a lot of weed, a couple pounds a week, whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in my life in Windsor were getting into coke. I've never been a coke guy. I do it very, very periodically. Don't
Yeah.
love it. Didn't touch it at that time at all.
Some people periodically did it last night.
Yeah. Who's doing? Anyways.
Oh not no one we know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. People do coke here. We're pretty. I have a fucking cake. I have a cake topper table that's a full mirror here for a reason.
Oh,
so,
okay. Well, yeah.
But I was.
I have a funny story about that. I'll tell in a second. But go ahead.
When I was 18, 19, before I left Windsor, I took meetings to get into selling blow. I was like, everyone around me is into coke, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And before I did, I took mushrooms, and I happened to, and you'll appreciate this, I was listening to T.I.'s Urban Legend album, track 5, Praying for Help.
It's his best
And
album.
It's best album.
Yeah.
And it is about his cousin who, now, people don't understand what the trap means. People listen to trap music. They know it's a hood term, but they don't really understand what that hood term means. If you sell coke, like if you sell pussy, you have those people around you all the time. And that becomes the trap. It doesn't matter if you've elevated your own personal lifestyle. The lifestyle of everyone you cater to becomes your lifestyle. So as bad as Lee's life is, that's as bad as your life is. As bad as your bottom bitch's life is and whatever,
Right.
that's how bad your life is. All of the things that come with that lifestyle are now your problem. So like you are now dealing with, like I was worried about dealing with cokehead problems, you're now dealing with hooker problems and stripper problems.
And then
And it
you're
will be
trapped.
hooker problems. No matter whether you make them hookers or not, they will become hooker problems.
Yeah, there's stuff around hook. Like there's the drugs part of it as well. A lot of them on drugs.
You're gonna have
and then
to
there's
fight
like
a lot.
boyfriends and exes of the
exactly.
strippers.
Baby
that will
daddies.
come through. There's all kinds of madness.
I'm
that
not going to
happens.
fight. I'm going to hire
Those are the strip
Charlie as
clubs.
my fighter.
Yeah.
It'll be like, Charlie, it's your turn now. Get him.
I like what
Yeah, the
Jake
problem with
Halsey
that is you'll
breaks
start showing up on days when you don't have strippers around and drinking your beer and demanding food like you're doing something.
Spending food from the strippers.
So
their breast milk.
I understand what you're
Yuck.
I understand what you're saying.
My
that-
child needs this.
I understand what you're saying, but I think I'm just trying to argue that sure, but there's a way to do it better. I look at, maybe this is with unknown. I haven't been there, or whatever, but there's a lot of strip clubs in, like Lewis himself said, that's not a thing here as much, like the dollar bills and stuff. But
The economy's too bad here for strip clubs to be fun, I think. It's too grimy.
God, you're
Maybe.
conservative shit. The economy in most American cities is doing much better than us.
They are.
I get you, but I'm just talking
There's
about
still more money going around. Like
Yeah, but it's
still more rich
pooled.
people.
It's pooled very high at the top in America. Most American cities are 1 kilometer of tourist destinations, and then all hood. Like nobody knows what Ferguson it was because Ferguson's just St. Louis, but it's the part of St. Louis they don't talk about. Washington D.C. You have literally the fucking all the things you see on TV. And then it's an ocean of black people leaning over on fentanyl. Like it is bad in America. Yeah. Like, and it's when I was living in Chicago. Say what you want about what happened during COVID. The difference that you don't see here to America is homeless families. That's how you tell the difference. We have individual homeless people here. You don't see a family on the street. In America, a family just goes homeless. Like you like that Will Smith movie. Like you see
Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah,
every underpass in Chicago between along the Lakeshore Drive was a homeless encampment overnight during COVID because everyone, the overwhelming majority of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck to a degree that they could just be out of their home like that. And like there just isn't the same social services there for that shit as there is here. There doesn't need to be a homeless family because we will just put you in a house. Like we won't let you if you're homeless in this country, it's most likely because you have pretty tough mental health issues or drug problems where you've decided that the drugs are more important than being in the places that won't let you do drugs. But you're kind of making a choice in this country, whereas in America the choice is made for you. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I get it. But
sorry to put a stamper into your conservative bullshit.
Well, no, but it's the same with casinos as well. Like if you go to a casino here, it's way different to a casino. Even like Michigan City, the casinos are more popping. Like
I mean, the fact that you're using casinos as the marker for an economy, man, they sell so many scratch and win tickets in America. They're doing great. The Lotto 649 is killing.
There's just like less businesses here. There's less like stuff. You go to the States and there's just more like activities, more like economic.
I think
activity.
that we don't.
There's more extremes, obviously, more like homeless people, but
well, first of all,
more like cash going around. People have like cash.
But up until recently, and here's the problem with a lot of first and my first thing would be that we just eliminate publicly funded companies in the first place. I think that like. The stock exchange and whatever. I think the second a company goes public, it ruins the fucking company. Let's use we were talking
WWE is the best example.
WWE is the perfect fucking example. Wrestling is the frog belly of society. Wrestling, as denigrated as it is, and as Donald Trump's the president now. Who is a WWE Hall of Famer? Who was a guy that who had two of the first 5 WrestleManias. He understood wrestling, and it got him to the top. Wrestling is very important, and this is the same with the public companies. When it was just crazy old Vince McMahon, the world's greatest carny, it was a wonderful company. Well, I mean, people were getting raped and stuff, but
I think our Prime Minister Carney is the greatest carny. But
sure,
second,
yeah. So it's like you could argue Barnum Bailey, but then after that, it's fucking Vince McMahon. And that's because he ran a private company where he could suggest, hey, what if we did a storyline where I impregnated my daughter? Because there is
That's great.
Shareholders.
And we liked it because she's hot.
That's why we liked it. It was all right. Yeah, she crinkled
look
her
at those
hair
titties.
at that time. Yeah.
I would.
Hey, Rob, is that chandelier light on a timer?
It turns on and off. I know, it's creepy, right?
Oh, you're wondering if it's a ghost.
It just sparked, and I'm like, someone back there?
Lee's superstitious.
Lee,
Zach Baggins Museum all over again.
Lee, can I tell you the truth? I was filming him. As you can probably find it on an episode. I was filming him to Rob Loves Arguing once, and one of these TVs turned on just by itself. Yeah. And then he goes, "Oh yeah, that happens," and I'm like, "That's more scary than you said."
You're gonna have 3 scratch marks on your chest. Oh yeah, that happens.
Don't mind that.
Rob's just covered in them. He takes his shirt off.
That's why Charlie's covered in bruises.
He gets ass kicked by
the
demons.
Fucking demons have been. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is his demons that are doing it.
True.
But yes, when WWE went public. That's when they fell apart because they're now no longer, they don't care about the customer. Like, I always bring up GE on this podcast, but GE, General Electric, used to make your microwave and your fridge and your whatever. And now you know what they do? Nothing. They manipulate currencies all day because it's more profitable to manipulate currencies than it is to make stuff and employ people.
And that's all I'm trying to do with the strippers is manipulate the currencies.
You're gonna sell strippers. You're like, right now you gotta sell them to a Japanese guy. We take yen right now.
I just think there's a way to do it, and yes, before we go public with it, there's a way to make it more for you. From all the videos I see, Magic City and I think that's in Florida, the Florida strip clubs, the Atlanta ones, sure,
yeah.
But the Florida ones and the Georgia ones, strip clubs, they just look fun. The food, it's very normal and cultural to go eat food at there. So if we do a stripper event here, wings. We're having wings. I'll cater the wings. That'll come out of my pocket.
Okay.
We'll have wings. And you eat wings, you watch strippers. It's fun. What we'll do, we'll hand out. This is my idea.
Did it ever occur to you, Sanker, you just want black friends?
No, I have enough of those. Right. Yeah. My girl keeps bringing them around, and I'm like, hi, hey, it's nice to meet you. No, it just seems more fun, and I think that fun can happen. And yes, will the secret backstory behind some of the strippers be sad? Sure. But I go, leave your problems at home. That's, And maybe
at Sanker Strip Club, smiles are free.
Yeah. We'll have a don't ask, don't tell on uncles.
Where your bruises came from.
No crying in the club.
Yeah.
There's no crying in illegal stripper operations.
There's no crying and hooking.
Sanker's going to build a shack outside you're allowed to cry in. Like it's fucking...
It's a cry hut.
Yeah, it's a cry hut.
We'll call it the hate hut just to
We'll also keep the plates and napkins in there. So we'll be like, Crystal, once you finish crying in there, I got some more plates.
Sanker's going to treat it like it's fucking Jews during Sukkah or whatever.
I just think...
It was only up until you said the wings, I wasn't on board with it. But when you started talking about the wings... It made more sense.
Guys, I think you're both suffering from the same thing. Board. You just want to hang out with a room full of black guys. This is all you're asking for.
I'm saying no
Atlanta, Florida, strip clubs,
it
wings.
just looks so fun.
These are all black guy things.
You're enjoy that, but without the scary black guys.
What you're saying is you want to hang out with black guys that are being pacified by tits, so they won't be violent.
Look, if we can also sell like you mentioned the Japanese businessman, I would love to corner that market too.
Like have what if you did a sushi buffet with naked chicks?
Oh my god, a fucking great idea! I'd love that.
And I feel like that might be legal.
Like
that might
sushi
be
on a naked woman. Yeah, can we get back into that? That was cool.
And
you need a safe serve. That's it.
I don't think you do naked. I think on that one you put a thong on her.
Sure.
You can have tit sushi, but you can't have pussy sushi.
Yeah, and there's an amount of time that you can have it on there because the body heat will heat the fish.
That's a good point.
There is a timer that you can have, and then
you got to have a lot of cucumber rolls in her sweaty parts.
You got to put like a little label saying best before,
or dress for like a charcuterie board, like some cheese and grapes and crackers.
The salami does get a bit sweaty, but with Sanka here, it will be gone.
You can call her.
I'm not eating the product. I'll have my own charcuterie board at the back.
You have your own woman in the back. That you eat off.
You're just for me.
You call them. You got to call them charcuterie whores.
Charcuterie whores, charcuterie whores. That's good.
Charcuterie whores is good.
I love this. Because we're both French. So charcuterie boards fits into our, I love these ideas.
I honestly, and I think I could actually, of all these things, it's the closest I could sell to Kennedy and us actually doing here because it involves that she could pick cheeses and cracker. You know what I mean? Like she would like the charcuterie part. Plus, she makes a female friend.
Sure, yeah.
So that's good.
You think the stripper night would be a harder sell to her?
I think she would have a tough time with that one. Yeah.
So I talked to a venue once in Toronto.
You could always just hire strippers for a different kind of event. It doesn't have to be.
I've thought about that. I thought about that. Yeah, you don't actually make them strip. They're just like
they just happen.
Like you ever been to one of those? What's that thing that Italians do before weddings?
Beat their wives.
Cheat on them.
I didn't say what's that cool thing. I said what's that thing? No, stags. Like they. But they.
Why is that Italians? Isn't that everybody?
I guess I've only ever been invited by Italians. Yeah.
In
thinking of
his
a
queer
favor.
country, they call it stag and hens.
I'm thinking of what?
A favor.
No, I don't know. I've only ever been in, I guess maybe others do it or whatever, but it's like they have the hot girls and they're like doing the tickets and stuff, and there's raffles and there's games and stuff like that, but they're just hot women, and the men are happy because there's hot women around.
Yeah, that we could get away with probably in
Yeah.
whatever, like a burlesque, like a go-go, like we're probably gonna have to hire go-go dancers for the no ring death match we're doing.
Oh,
So like, there's your start. You can go here. I'll put you in charge of finding the go-go dancers if you want.
love this.
On that show, Toronto Comedy All Stars, they have like a burlesque dancer for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Danish
it's just
can't get pussy.
Yeah, I think it's just because Danish wants like a sexy burlesque person.
Is that what they're going to say about me? This is why Sanker
Yeah.
does
Yeah, of course they are. What? Yeah.
Like,
You know what? I'm fine with
you
that,
don't
though.
have a microphone tattoo on your chest, but this would put you close. He has a microphone tattoo on his chest.
He was covering up the cock that was originally.
What a mushroom capped microphone that is. Is that like old timey? What is?
It's the
So microphones have balls.
What's spraying out of the microphone towards your face?
I've never seen a mic with veins.
Big black microphone.
Well, I mean,
There's only so many deep necked V-necks one man should have.
yeah.
Basics.
I just feel like the making money. I guess I'm just focused on like that's what I was gonna say. Is it's not just girl. I talked to a venue once in Toronto, and we were talking about maybe doing a comedy show there, but their prices for like it made no sense. They had like 15 seats. It's not around anymore, but comics used to do something there. Oh, I think it was the place back in the day. Dan Geyer used to do a music comedy show where he would play music in the background and then you do your set.
Bovine. You're talking about Bovine.
No, he moved it at some point.
okay,
It was
okay.
in Little Italy area
On
or something.
Dundas.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can't-
Boombox.
The Osprey.
that's it.
Boombox.
Yeah. So, their prices were like, they were so high to rent it, and they're like, well, it's only like 20 seats, and I'm like, well, am I going to charge people like $100 to see like Lee Fernandez? Like it doesn't, this doesn't make sense.
I wouldn't charge anything.
Yeah, because he's not going to show.
And watch the place get packed.
But they said they had done like a gay stripper night or whatever, and like packed the place. And I remember thinking, I have zero morals. I'll do a gay stripper night. I don't care. Like I'll go meet.
No,
gays.
established on this pod. Yeah, your moral flexibility is for sure.
Well, I'm just saying. I will interview hot
You've
gay
already
guys.
given up on the strippers, and then you just let's get a gay guy.
This is all where it was heading. He used the strippers to get himself into this.
Yeah, I'm just gay. I'm telling my girl, we've done the girls. We should get into the guys.
Yeah.
I'll
You do
interview
it as a
them.
compromise. You're like, listen, I know this is probably going to make you pretty uncomfortable with the women, so we'll throw some guys in there too.
And we'll be
just to
fair.
equal it
You
out.
interview the women. I'll interview the guys. So
guys.
there's nothing crazy going on.
Well, now the lights shut off. I don't think the ghosts like that idea.
Oh yeah. He's a homophobic ghost.
No dicks in here.
We do the
No dicks.
we do the gay stripper night here. All
The lights are fucking. Like, oh, cool
chairs are
effect,
moving.
Rob. He's like, oh yeah, it does that sometimes.
Homophobic ghost. We're gonna spread that rumor. The catacombs as a homophobic ghost. The lights flicker every time.
You know what I've been thinking? You know what I want to
Jasper the
do?
friendly ghost.
I want to because now that we have like Sadesh and Bitter and these guys doing like where they spend a certain amount on ads. I was just thinking about what you're saying with Lee is like I would love for us all to like pool our money together and just rent an arena and see like
How far?
do I have to spend on ads to fill an arena. Because ultimately, what is Live Nation doing aside from that anyway? Like, obviously, they pick a name that people want to see, but ultimately, there's probably a $10,000 to $50,000 ad budget, like, to those shows. So what if we threw, like, $100,000 in ads to see, like, how... Because you could still get the money back on that.
I would consider it a win if you had half the place full.
Sure.
If the
Yeah,
person's
yeah, yeah.
not famous, we
Yeah.
pick someone who's not famous at all.
Yeah.
And we just try to fill it out through marketing and everything. If it's half full, that's a win.
Let's maybe not do it in a because the arena.
Not arena.
But the problem, I think the arena adds to it though, because I think that people would so get into the idea that an unknown comedian who has no business doing that would be in an arena. A theater's not funny enough. You know what I mean? Like if we just picked fucking Lee, right, and we were just like fucking Lee Fernandez, not even technically a professional middle. And and we go, let's fill an arena for Lee Fernandez and make him do 45 minutes to 10,000 people or whatever. I think it's funnier than if we were like, oh, let's put Lee Fernandez in the Meridian Hall. Like, I don't think that gets people into the bit.
Like a 300-seat venue. That's not.
You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be that it's like this dude's going to do an arena to people who have no fucking
Should be
idea
like
who
a
he
dog
is.
racing track or something.
You would have to add some spot. Like, I always remember when Mike Tyson said he could sell out Madison Square Gardens masturbating. Like, that was a famous Mike Tyson
that's funny,
quote.
though.
Because
It's true,
he
though.
absolutely could.
It's true.
But he would need a good undercard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he couldn't just walk out and masturbate and leave. He'd need, like, James Brown doing Living to America down to the, you know what I mean? Like, there would have to be pomp and circumstance to the jack-off session for everyone to feel like they got their thing. So we'd have to add stuff where Lee feels like a big deal.
Live
a mariachi band comes out to play him out.
That's good.
Yeah.
Horns.
There is a bit of a cheat that some people will have is like if you get a big comic to be Lee's opener,
Sure.
then sometimes people are like, well, this Lee must be great because, Jerry D is opening for him. You know?
Yeah. And Jerry D would just be happy to do 20 minutes in front of an arena. So he'd be cool with that too.
He don't you think he can not an arena maybe,
Not an arena.
but
Jerry D's doing fine, but it's like what happens. A lot of these people we go, they're doing fine, but what we'd see is if when they come to a city, nobody gives a shit. They're kind of rurally famous now
Right.
at this point. Like if Jerry D does Kitchener, I'm sure he does infinitely better than he does in Toronto because Kitchener doesn't get something like that.
I like this idea. Coming out to an arena full of people. Hey, you guys like pissing on shit stains? Yeah.
I feel like a real hero.
Really turn on you. No chance to turn it around.
Have you heard of Plenty of Whales?
We got 50,000 tickets sold and they all hate
That
you.
I think the win in that would be also like documentary on it.
Yeah.
Like you film the whole thing, everything, and then you have Lewis following Lee coming out to the crowd. You know what I mean? Like you know when you see the camera pass through
and I'm like,
the curtains. Yeah. I don't know.
No one's going wild.
Yeah. We pipe in cricket noises into the speakers.
And
Great.
Lee, it almost doesn't work because, you know what I mean? Like, you'd be funny for at least 12, 13 minutes of that.
Sure,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Solid 12.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that let's put all our effort behind someone we know is a
Neil.
shit comic.
It's gotta be Neil. Like, what I did to Neil the other night was so funny.
Honestly, even here.
So, Neil keeps begging me for headline spots. He's like, when do I get the headline? And so... we had a midnight show. There was like an okay little crowd in for it, but it had been dragging on, and like I was just gonna close it, whatever, do like 20 at the end to be professional and send him home happy. But he showed up right before I was gonna go on, and I was like, all right, listen, I forget who was hosting, but I was like, you can just go, it's fine, don't stay for this. But there was like 28 minutes till 2 a.m. And so I was like, all right, guys, here's the deal. Whoever can survive this next comic set for the next 28 minutes gets a prize pack from Uncle Terry's World Famous Bargain Blowout. And I put Neil on stage for 28 minutes and just went, if you want, you can leave if you want to leave. You can stay if you want to stay. You can do whatever you want. And we just let them go, whatever. A couple people stayed. They won like dog collars and some gloves and stuff. Yeah.
So
Which they used to hang themselves.
Yeah.
I love this idea, and you just jogged my memory. I was sitting on the toilet, turtling a horrible shit the other day, thinking about, I don't know, the the idea came into my head. You
Unnecessary
remember?
detail.
Yeah, that's all right. It's important because that's also where I come up with my I want to own strippers ideas. So
While struggling through a shit.
if I'm going to struggle, I better be these bitches.
we all
You need
struggle
to
with that
be
one.
focusing on something else.
No, I thought. Do you remember Dice's famous Bomb album?
The Night
Dice
the
Man?
Laughter Dies. So
I-
funny. We were just starting that at home.
But instead, we sell it as the opposite because his good album is called Dice Man Cometh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just the name in my head of the Nut Man Cometh.
The Nut Man
like,
Cometh
and let's
is
book
awesome.
a thing and let's film it, film his whole set, fill the room,
Yeah.
film the whole set, and we put it out as a YouTube special.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Let's get behind this. I'm gonna do some like calculations on because it has to be that we do this. I know an arena seems whatever. We doesn't have to be Scotia. We could find an arena in like an Oshawa or in North York, Rico, one of the like cheaper. I know it sounds weird to say cheaper arenas, but it has to be an arena. Like it has to say Neil the Nutman like is playing whatever
Freemason
arena.
Lodge.
Yeah. It's got to be. I will crunch the numbers.
Shriners.
I don't know. We'll have to talk about it. I'm thinking the theater. I know you said it, whatever, but I think that'll be enough because especially if we can get his name on the
How
marquee.
about,
On a marquee.
Neil the
yeah.
Nutman live from the slaughterhouse, and it's just like he performs in front of a bunch of pigs getting the
we have Boyd Banks
dropping it.
butchering things.
Boyd's in the background. What's up, Slaughterhouse?
Performance art piece. The brutality of Neil the Nutman.
He's right. This is everything about
great
this podcast
idea.
is up inside baseball because everyone's like, "Who the fuck is Neil the Nutman?" Well, you'll know because
Yeah.
I'm thinking marquee says the Nutman cometh, and we book it, we fill the room, we film it.
You realize he
beautifully
doesn't
filmed.
deserve this amount of effort.
Yeah, that's the
No.
point. That's why it's funny.
Joke.
Yeah.
No, and but
Also,
I-
by the way, we're monetizing the documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be very clear. Yeah.
Cutting him completely out.
no,
of
we're
it.
making
Yeah,
money
yeah,
on this.
yeah.
And I want
Because he
This
hasn't
is going to cost Neil money. Like this is not. There's no money will be received.
Oh.
yeah.
he's paying his openers.
That's
and,
what I'm saying. Like, no, we don't spend $1 towards Neil on
and
this.
I want good openers. Like the leading up to Neil thing, I want at least look just as an example because he was here, like a Mark DeBonis level
Sure,
at
keep
least.
Pedro or
Yeah. We get
We
them
could probably get Bankus to come open for
Neil?
this. Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we just imagine you're watching a show and you're like, this is going great.
Yeah.
Like that was the opener. Like he seems like he could be a headliner, whatever, all that kind of stuff. And then do it again. Do the Neil.
How about it's we don't market it as Neil. It's like a mystery headliner. So then it's like the audience don't know who's like
Yeah, that's
headlining.
well. I just feel like we act
Even if we
like-
put his name on the marquee, he's still a mystery headliner. It's not like they're going to be aware of what
Just
they're
have like a
seeing.
silhouette of him.
Like what an
They're gonna be
oddly
like,
Oh my
shaped.
god, is it Danny DeVito? I think it's Danny DeVito.
I was gonna say no. It would look like the Alfred Hitchcock.
We like drop hints as to like who he like
Of
looks
who he
like.
is.
No, what we
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
do is
yeah.
we got to get a picture of Neil holding kettlebells, so it vaguely looks like Rogan's coming. Like, oh, he's short. He's holding kettlebells. He's got weed smoke coming out. It's got to be Rogan.
I just love the
Get
idea.
your blinkers ready. It's your headliner.
Everybody at the show gets a fucking vape pen.
On the count of 3, do a blinker.
Oh, I love it. He just has a panic attack and never goes on stage.
Everyone blows smoke. He finally gets his comeuppance.
Yeah, and we get Holly to be there too.
And I could get some big comics. Like
That's what I'm
There's a
sa-
few people I could probably get behind. This.
And here's the truth.
Stanhope would love this.
If
Stanhope
that
would
would
love
be
it.
fucking insane. If you have
great.
Stanhope opening for
We're also
Neil the Nut.
we're approaching Stanhope about Stanhope wants to re-record all of his specials
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that he owns them, and we're actually making a legitimate pitch to him to try to do them here. So if we did it, I would say we'll keep the theater for an extra day and do this. Yeah. Because then because we could use the whole week. What we're pitching to Stanhope is he has basically 7 specials he needs to re-record, so 2 shows a night for the entire week. And then whatever. So and then on the 8th day, the Nutman cometh. Yeah,
The Nutman cometh needs to
Yeah.
act. I'll help. I'll put my whatever you need.
If we do this on, so here's what I could, because we should end this soon.
Yeah.
Logistically, to work it out,
Never helps with anything.
Ticket Scene, my ticketing company would get behind this. It would in that we could also take money. Ticket Scene will forward me front me the money if I needed to on this thing. So what we could do is then, as they're selling, I could always take more of the money out, so we could put that money back into ads to keep growing it, right? Like all the money we sell with the initial ads, we take that money out, put that money back into ads. So we're going to get to zero. Like we're not going to make anything.
No.
But ultimately, it all goes back into ads so that we could fill the thing up. It honestly probably wouldn't be, if we did like Parkdale Hall with him, it wouldn't even be that expensive to do. Like we're talking about covering a rental. He's free.
Oh my God! And you know what?
He'd throw $1,000 at this. He'd chip in.
There could be nothing that makes me happier, especially with all the fucking noise, with all the like shit comedy specials that keep coming out over and over again. For us to have a whole channel dedicated to the intention is we're putting out a bad comedy special.
Yes,
and it's like Nutman, and then we find Bobby Stroganoff or whatever, and we hit them with all of those. Like we know this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Random female comic, bad.
Yeah.
Any female.
To be honest, there's a couple of female comedians in this city. We could just take the specials they already produced and just put those out.
That would be so. We become known for the channel that puts out shit comedy specials, and then we start insulting people because we send the messages. Hey, I wanted to put your special on my
You know that I am squatting
on bad comedy YouTube channel.
I'm currently squatting on an Instagram account
What we're looking
to
for.
do this. I'm squatting on the name Seriously Don't Tell Comedy, meaning it's like, and I was going to do an entire Don't Tell thing where I just put people's shit comedy on, and like that's your place to go find bad clips.
The world needs this.
Yeah.
God. And it would be extra funny if our channel does have like hundreds of thousands of views. So even comics that we're insulting by asking, "Do you want to put our special on?" Technically, they have to think about it and be like, I mean, they get hundreds of thousands of views.
Which you seriously
will
don't
get
tell as the branding for this.
Yeah.
As I think it's a great fucking whatever. And literally just do it as like presenting the world's worst comedians in front of massive sold out crowds.
Yeah.
And I think if you present it that way, people would go, that sounds hilarious. You keep it cheap enough that they're willing to go, 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then
like, yeah.
people who are a fan of the channel, they start going, well, I got to see this live.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
There's a real business in here.
Yeah.
And I think it's the right time. Anti-comedy is coming back, but what I love is that anti-comedy is coming back in an edgy form, like with the Matan Evans and shit like that, where it's like, it's not the old anti-comedy, which was like, Laugh Sabbathy, sort of like masculinity's gay, like it's like they're edgy, they say edgy things, but they're also making fun of us. I love that. And the idea of like presenting this as just like, we've all self-produced these specials. We're all full of shit now that there are these big deals and stuff because nobody asked us to. It's fucking beautiful. We have to do this.
We're going to do at least one.
I'll start crunching the numbers literally when we're done this.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well,
Yep, that's
I think
good.
we're pretty good.
All right, you've reached Rob Loves Arguing.
That's right.